Hello and welcome to another edition of Varsity Sports here on Educational Channel 15. This is match number 1 of the season, early September 2016, and the Highlanders, our Highlander boys, I should say, in the all-white uniforms, all white, are back. Yes, let me say that again. They just came off a 2014 and then a 2015 rebuild. They are now back. They are back from a talent standpoint to advance deep in this year's state tournament. But it all starts today. It runs through the month of September, through the month of October this season, and then on to November, the state tournament. The Highlanders, high hopes this season. The rebuild is complete. There are many in the soccer world at the high school level now in the state of Massachusetts who feel that the Highlanders are back, are ready, a well-oiled machine. You can see already in the first couple of minutes of play here, their possession. The opponent today, dressed in the all-blue, is Peabody High School. They will certainly have their work cut out for them this afternoon. The Highlanders, absolutely loaded. We will go down the list at some point. We will do a rundown of our young men dressed in white this afternoon, what their numbers are, their positions, and some real key players. You can see number 5, the starting left backer, Marvin Lopez. He will perform the inbounds in the offensive end. And watch out here, the Highlanders, they have all kinds of firepower. A few set plays. You can see Odovan, number 9, just put his foot on the ball there. 4-year varsity player, now a senior. How fast did that go? Series Odovan. A few of us up here on the box know who that young man is. And what a great talent we hope that he will be now in his senior year. This is his year to lead the team. He's one of those seniors who we hope can really step up, as well as some of these other senior players, which we will mention. And there's the shot on goal and the save made by the Peabody goalkeeper. And you can see number 10 there, Sergio Paulo. So dangerous he is. His second year here on the varsity, and he is a real tough customer. That's why he's wearing jersey number 10. The good news is he's only a junior. He'll be back next year. And this is where the depth of the Highlanders come through. We have a boatload of seniors. Yes, we do. However, there are a bunch of juniors who will be coming back next year, but they're thinking of the now. In 2014, even last year, 2015, everyone knew what the team was, all right? We have to build for the future, and now the future is here. In 2014, you have a bunch of juniors right now who were freshmen back then. 2015, they're a year older. This team is ready. We were able to get, or at least acquire, some transplants from other places. And right now, we will see if this team can come together. It's about being a team. It's about coming together, having that chemistry. It's not just about having the talent. We have a long way to go here. This is only match number 1 here on September 6th, 2016. In order to make it to mid-November, which is the MIAA state final, they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of growing up to do in these next 2.5 months. It started at camp on Cape Cod a little less than 2 weeks ago. The boys have been training, and they are ready now. We can see our goalkeeper, Luke. He'll put the ball back in play, And what we really need to see is that possession style that the Highlanders, from their past glory back in 2013, have showed. And we really need to see that possession of the ball, the multiple passes. You can see number 2, Matthew Sousa Abrantes, one of the senior leaders. It seems just like yesterday he was a freshman with Odovan, and already how fast time goes. Is Matthew again trying to regain control? A little bit of a miscue defensively there. Peabody looking to create something. And the Highlanders now trying to settle down. This is Odovan now sending that ball free, and it looks like the offside will be called. He was trying to find on that left wing. Looks like number 6, Edwin. Mejia Sanchez. Watch out for number 6 on the left wing. He's a much taller player this year. I can see he shot up in height a little bit. And he will be dangerous. The right backer position, you can see the senior with his headband on. Bill, I don't know if you can get that. Spencer Pitkin, one of our captains. He wears jersey number 21. And on the set piece, he is going to be one of their main offensive cogs with his header ability. Great defensive player. This is number 14, Fernando Guerra, a sophomore out of East Somerville Community School. On the attack of the Highlanders here, looks like young man Josh Machado, number 1 out of Argenziano School. Again, the potential is there for this team. The Highlanders here, again, I would like to see that possession, that control. I'd like to see them move the ball around a little bit more. Peabody having all kinds of problems. This is Edwin now. Trying to find Fernando there. Fernando now. He will cross. Nice defensive play by the Peabody defender. There's Edwin now. Nice effort there, number 6. Coming off of his wing, Edwin. A little bit of an overcast afternoon here at Dilboys Stadium. Match number 1. The Highlanders. Boys Varsity Soccer. Educational Channel 15 bringing you this broadcast. This is another run. We hope. We don't want to speak too soon, even though I'm already doing that. But we hope this is another run. This is another autumn run for this varsity boys soccer team. A run through mid-November is what we're hoping. 3 years ago, it was the state final. These young men, they're skilled, they're young, they're fast, but they need to come together as a team. I'm not sure that that goal is complete yet. Already in the first several minutes here, everyone seems a little bit overexcited, a little bit overly anxious. When you receive the ball, you need to have your wits about you. Your eyes need to be scanning the field and your teammates. The coaches talk about 2 touches all the time. The first touch is when you receive the ball, and the second touch is when you pass the ball. Frequently, the discussion is there is no need to have possession of the ball for more than those 2 touches. It's Odovan now sending that ball forward. Peabody clears at midfield. a very exciting time this autumn of 2016 because the hopes are high. There's a lot of pressure on these young men. They train extremely hard. The last couple of weeks for them since camp has been a training boot camp. They not only have to train physically hard, but they have to deal with the, if you will, the mental cleansing that their coaches give them. The coaches, Tiago, Coach George, strict disciplinarians, put them through their workouts, trying to instill in them the sense of team and brotherhood and what it takes to be a champion. It's not only about just having the guys around you who are just good at the game. It takes more than that. And we'll see if these young men can come together this fall. We are just over 11 minutes into this match. Looks like Peabody has a set piece at midfield. Ball incoming. And you can see the Highlanders here down low, lacking height there, and Luke making a nice save. And that is some penetration that the Highlander back line there, they're going to have to button that up for sure. That is an opportunity that was too close. That could have been a goal for Peabody. You can see number 11 there, Anthony Gutierrez, returning varsity player. Here's Marvin again, number 5, the senior. Have several players out there from Argenziano, East Somerville, Winter Hill. See if Marvin puts this on the ground. Alexis Figueroa, number 16. Nice attack there. Good job by the keeper punching the ball away. Peabody clears. Again, the Highlanders in the all-white jerseys. And now the attack on for Peabody. Nice job by Spencer there. You can see how he takes his time. Alexis trying to find his wingman. Josh Machado, so dangerous, this young man. Number 1, he crosses. Spencer playing the ball forward. Anthony there trying to feed Edwin on that right side. Edwin now moved to that right wing. Josh Machado on the left. Looks like they switched wings, both of them. Matthew playing the ball back to Luke. Luke, receive the ball, Luke. Receive it, then make the pass. No need to be cute or too cute with the ball. Take your time. You had plenty of time there to receive and then make the pass. The ball was bouncy, so it's hard to get that one-touch foot on it. Educational Channel 15, proud to bring you Varsity Sports. Returning behind the camera, Mr. Bill Treadell. We will be experiencing, of course, this fall, this autumn, the usual. We'll have some rain, we'll have some cold, we'll have some wind, we'll have the sun in our eyes, Bill. And we look forward to it every autumn as we bring you these matches. And on the cross was Anthony, and he left it right in front. A beautiful cross. Do we have a number on him, Bill? And was that Edwin skating through? Nice effort there. I thought Edwin was going to put that in the goal. Very surprising. And the Highlanders will learn that as we move through the fall. They'll learn to finish. They will learn to one-touch the cross into the net. It's something that they are going to have to master. Ball played forward, and you can see number 7 out there, Luis Mendez. He's a senior now. And again, for a lot of these seniors, it seems like yesterday when we were touting them as the freshmen, the future. And it looks like we have an offside called there on Josh, so Peabody will take over. And off we go. The Highlanders on the attack again. Josh, he tried to feed Anthony there. Almost playing. Looks like a couple of other guys wanted the ball. I think Edwin had his arms up. He wanted the cross. But it was a nice thought. There's Luis in the middle. He'll send the ball forward. And right now, these matches, especially in September, what the coaches are looking for here is which combination of players are going to come together and constantly be able to attack the opponent. That's what they're looking for. All kinds of substitutions will be made by Coach George and Tiago. I should say coaches George and Tiago. And the team you see on the field in late October, heading into November, will be that unit. These boys just do a fine job. They work so hard. They train to exhaustion, both physically and mentally, as I've mentioned earlier. Nice job by the Peabody goalkeeper this afternoon. He's had to work hard out there. He's taking a lot of heat from the Highlander attack. Ball played through, and Peabody trying to create something. And I believe that the only way Peabody can score this afternoon, because they almost did, is by any sort of mistakes that the Highlanders make. And that's something that the Highlanders, as Peabody scores from way out, and there was a lot of bounce on that ball, a lot of movement, and it looks like we'll switch keepers here. Luke will take a break, and we have sophomore Jackson Anderson coming into the match. So quite surprisingly, we have a 1-0 lead for Peabody. George having a word with Luke there, and all positive. It's only match number 1. And we'll see now as the Highlanders, they've controlled the first half thus far, the first 18 minutes. But that's how the game goes sometimes. Matthew dropping that ball in. Will the offside be called? And I believe it will be. And you can see always on the set piece looking for Spencer with the header. Again, you can see Spencer there. Number 21, he has that headband on. And we play on now as Peabody will put the ball back into play. The Highlanders, you can see where they'll have to shore up some places, tie up some loose ends. And now Peabody on the attack again in the offensive end. The boys know that they have to earn their spot on this team. They have to earn their playing time. Coaches Tiago and George, they settle for nothing less than excellence because they know that the boys are capable of playing at a certain level. You can see number 13, Paolo Andrade. I believe he wore jersey number 14 a year ago. And Fernando Guerra, we mentioned earlier, he's wearing jersey 14. Here's Edwin on the right side. He will shoot the ball wide. Coach George bellowing out more instructions. Sure, he wanted Edwin to do more with the ball just then. You can see number 3 defensively is Milton Castro. Welcome to the match, Milton. High hopes for this young man. He's only a sophomore. He can play this game. He has the height defensively to go with it. Nice throw there by Spencer. And the Highlanders, again, we're looking for that possession, that sort of control of the ball. It was executed so well by that state finalist team 3 years ago, 2013, controlling a match with that two-touch system. And I'm sure it's just a matter of time before the Highlanders find the goal here. We're at around 18 and a half minutes to go in this first half. 2 40-minute halves are played at Massachusetts high school soccer. Overtime only in the state tournament. Matthew playing the ball forward. And surprisingly, yes, the score on your screen is correct. It's 1-0 Peabody. I don't want to say the goal was lucky. I mean, just a long shot, probably around 45 yards out, 45, 50 yards out, and it had a lot of spin on the ball, and it seemed to change direction on the bounce, and Luke tried his best to handle it. And again, that's the game. But now we have a corner kick. See if we can find Spencer lurking. There he is, 21, and the goalkeeper for Peabody will take that. And you can see number 21, Spencer Pitkin. I spoke of this in depth a year ago on the set piece in the offensive zone. The ball will be dropped into the box, and Spencer's job is to get there via the header and put it in the net. It happened so many times last season, and that's exactly what they're going to do again this year with him. You can see number 4 with some touches. That's Ariel Sanchez. Peabody clearing again. And the Highlanders now. Matthew Abrante Sousa now. Will he drop it in the box? Will he lead his man toward the goal? Will he put the ball on the ground? Incoming. You could see Paulo there. He was hoping that ball would fly through. Fernando trying to set things up with Edwin. And these are the situations when the Highlanders are moving the ball in the offensive zone. Can they work together? Can they gel? Can they find each other? These are things that the Highlanders are going to have to work on. We can already see that here. Man down. See if he's okay. Do we have a number on him? Not sure who hit the deck there. Here comes George. Boy, this is tough. He looks like he's in a little bit of pain here. One thing you don't want is an injury. And he is in a lot of pain. Is it just a cramp or... Both teams will huddle up here, and Sergio Paulo, number 10, and hopefully he can shake this off and get back into it in a few minutes. Not sure if he'll sit for the rest of the match, but it looks like he's walking okay, which is always good news. And now we play on. You can see number 5, Bill. He's right at midfield there. Marvin Lopez. He is the type of young man you want in your team. He never gives up. He's one of the toughest young men I've known, both physically and mentally. He's not very tall, but he's one heck of a player. And there's the goal finally. There it is. Score for the Highlanders. 1-1. And, of course, that was just a matter of time. Beautiful execution. So we have a 1-1 soccer match. Number 6, Edwin with the goal. Beautiful finish. We play on. And you knew it was just a matter of time. First goal of the season for Edwin and the team. The Highlanders continually putting on the pressure. Live ball, first touch, always important. Vital. We're down just under 14 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. We have a 1-1 match here at Dilboy Stadium, the first match of the season. Educational Channel 15 on top of things. Proud to bring you these broadcasts. And, of course, the Highlander coaches constantly evaluating what is happening on the field. Strengths and weaknesses of the boys. And the goal, obviously, by the end of October is to have a well-oiled machine. And now a substitution for Peabody. We play on. A little sun starting to break, or a little bit of brightness here at Dilboy. this Friday here at Dilboy Stadium, the Highlanders will be playing or hosting an always tough opponent in Madison Park here at 4 o'clock this Friday, September 9th. Match number 2 of the season for them. And that will be a very nice test, especially after this match. They're a little rusty out there today. They're certainly not playing their best soccer, at least not what they're capable of. But again, keeping in mind it's only the first match of the season, they've had a few scrimmages. Edwin crosses. Nice play by the keeper again for Peabody, who's done really an admirable job in goal. Odovan now resetting with Spencer. Luis driving that down the right side. Who do we have in that right wing, Bill? Did you see the number? And now off the corner. Nice little give and go here. Edwin now will shoot. Shot is blocked. Luis now will reset things. Is that Sergio Paulo back in the match? Our number 10 feeling better? That's good news. And I believe that was number 15, Jadson D'Souza, on that right side. Nice work, Jadson. Out of our Genziano school. And on the foul there, Peabody will take over. Little bit of a verbal warning there from the official. Down to 10 minutes to go until halftime. Matthew now getting a foot on the ball. And again, it's nice to see Edwin there on the wing. He's really gotten a lot taller, it seems. Spencer clearing. This is Anthony, number 11. He has Fernando in the middle. Peabody will now clear as we approach the 9-minute mark to go here until halftime. A 1-1 soccer match, and most likely, if you're a fan out here, you're most likely going to hear some conversation coming from the coaches to the boys. I think they need it. This is really not their best first half of the season. Not really expected to be, but the message needs to be sent that better soccer needs to be played. And again, it is expected. Ball is cleared to the middle. Luis. And the Highlanders now need to go right to work on Peabody before halftime. They have 8 minutes to do it. They need to find the goal again. Sergio Paulo, number 10. The attack will start from midfield. Jadson will cross. You can see Paulo Andrade there trying to create. Jadson now. Nice work there, Jadson. He wins the ball again. He'll cross. Jadson de Sousa, nice work. Down to 7 minutes here till halftime. Nice job, Marvin. Now Luis. Play the ball forward. Josh Machado there, number 1 in the middle. Jersey number 30 here for the Highlanders. The cross is made. Anyone know who jersey number 30 is? Some nice work here. The cross again. Have to add that young man to my roster. Very impressive play. Jefferson? Is that right? Jefferson? Number 30? Yeah, from Argenziano School. Yeah, it's Jefferson. Now the reset here for the Highlanders. And Spencer launching. Jefferson on the left side. The keeper is there. Under 6 minutes to go until halftime. All kinds of talent on the pitch for this team in white. Our Somerville Highlander boys. They just need to work or learn to work and create together. They're not really on all cylinders right now. They're not really gelling with each other yet. As the next several weeks move on, we will look for that evolution. More substitutions, more evaluating of players. George will play the whole bench if he hasn't already. Under 5 minutes to go until halftime. I think just about every young man on the roster has been out there. With the exception of maybe 1 or 2. Marvin now. Down that left side. He's got Josh. He has Edwin. Edwin taking a tough foul there. Retaining possession here of the Highlanders. Marvin leaving it for Matthew. Looks like we have a set piece in motion here. Matthew, he'll look to drop this ball right into the Peabody box. Goalkeeper for Peabody is going to have to be ready. Ball incoming. Nice header forward. Oh, how close was that? Nicely played, boys. Under 4 minutes to go. These young men from Peabody not giving up. Doing everything they can to try to run with and stay with this team. And we are at 1-1, so they are very much in this. I think if you make it to halftime with a tie against the Highlanders here, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. Edwin now looking to cross. Nice job. You see how he keeps his head up. He sees the whole field while he's controlling the ball. Very important for you soccer players out there, you skaters out there. Again, Edwin finds his man Sergio Paulo. The attack is on. Fernando is there. Number 11, Anthony. I think they thought they were offside for a moment. And again, that's the sort of nonverbal communication gelling together that they're going to have to figure out and make that confusion disappear while you're trying to attack the opponent. And that's what these boys are going to have to do, figure each other out. They've been at it now again for a couple of weeks since camp. Day by day. Fernando now winning that ball. Very athletic young man, Fernando Guerra. You can I'm sure you can all remember at home, older brother on that state finalist team in 2013 in goal. And this ball blasted right into the box. The set pieces are so dangerous coming from the Highlanders year in and year out. Peabody on their heels here. We are under 2 minutes to go until halftime, and we'll look for the officials now. They have actually the official time, and we will actually see them checking their watches, at least one of them. The head referee there. Obviously, the goal here is to score before halftime. Peabody doing everything they can to hold off the onslaught here. The Highlanders are really starting to come on. This is Marvin now playing quickly. Little give and go. Little playing catch with Sergio Paulo. Incoming. Josh Machado getting a header on the ball. Boy, with Fernando and Josh up front there, that's just a devastating 1-2 punch. Fernando again, ball's played through. This is Anthony trying to create. What a move by Anthony. And some nice defending there from Peabody. Anyone checking their watch here? Ball cleared through. And that will do it. We are at halftime. We will be back in a moment. The season is back. Welcome to September. So now as the second half begins, it's time for the Highlanders to step on the gas pedal now. Now it's time to show Peabody that we just got rid of our cobwebs and we're ready to go. Step on the gas, attack these guys, make them know what Somerville High School soccer is. And we'll see if they can do that now. Mr. Bill Trudell on the camera. My name is Tim Cronin. This is Educational Channel 15 bringing you varsity soccer and the high hopes for our Highlanders this fall. Some more impressive defending by Peabody. Thus far, Spencer on the throw-in. Josh playing it back to Spencer. And again, we need some communication there between our forwards, Josh and Fernando there. Because that pass was meant for one of them. They need to communicate. They need to talk. You can see Paulo Andrade, number 13, up front. Ball right at his feet. Nice throw in by Spencer. This is Fernando trying to work with Sergio Paulo. And again, the passing just not as crisp right now as we'd like to see from our attackers and midfielders. Need to work on that. Matthew will play the ball back to Jackson. Our goalkeeper, Jackson Anderson. He is a young man. He played for Healy School. And Fernando working with Paulo, and the offside is called. Nice attack. And the restart now for Peabody after the offside. And you can see what the coaches have done here. We want Fernando and Paulo up front. You have Josh Machado, jersey number 1 on that right wing, and this is an instant offensive unit. You have Sergio Paulo and Odovan in the middle. And you can see the back line, Marvin, Matthew, Spencer. And, of course, not to forget, number 7, Luis Mendez. We have a set piece now for Peabody. And a timeout called. And I believe Peabody, the coach calling this, he wants to talk about this. You'll see a set play coming from Peabody right now. I think he sees the opportunity, one of the few he may have as a coach, for his team to score again on the Highlanders. Maybe feeling like that first goal was a little bit of luck, and wants to take advantage of this set piece because they're not going to come very often. And a few quick remarks to his players. I'm sure a play was called, and we'll see how many players in the blue jerseys come up to the ball. We'll see what they have in store. And now as the Highlanders take the pitch here, so we have number 10 of Peabody. He's by himself at the ball, so I'm assuming he may drop the ball in the box. Now here comes his teammate. He will skate through. And let's see what 23 does here. And the shot, Jackson there making that stop. And the corner kick for Peabody. Nice goalkeeping there by Jackson. Fielding his first real shot of the season. The cross coming, loose ball, and wow, very dangerous as Peabody almost scores. And the coaches here just bellowing out instruction. They want the Peabody players marked correctly. Too many loose blue jerseys as Peabody almost went up 2-1 there. Fernando trying to play through the reset here. Fernando, he has Paulo. He feeds Josh on the right side. Josh to Paulo. Fernando in the middle. The cross coming. Fernando, what a header. Oh, and the save made. Beautiful soccer there displayed by Josh, Paulo, and Fernando. And that's the kind of gel that you want to see. Beautiful cross, nice movement. And watch Spencer here, kind of in the tunnel here. He'll take that running start. That ball will fall right into the box. Peabody there. Spencer settles. He'll try to cross and earn that corner kick. Spencer will go or move into the Peabody box where he will try to take the header on goal. You'll see a 2-on-1 being forced here out of the corner by the Highlanders. There's the pass. The cross will come. A low cross there. Josh is there. Paulo tried to shoot. Odovan blasting that into the cheap seats. goal kick for Peabody. And what a combination there. How did the keeper for Peabody make that save? And that was just picture perfect. Love to get an instant replay on that. That was just, even though it really didn't result in a goal, that is fine soccer right there. Nice pass there. Fernando trying to work with Sergio Paulo and Paulo Andrade up front, number 13. Marvin, nice job defending. Again, you won't find a tougher customer back there than Marvin, number 5, out of East Somerville. This pitch loaded with East Somerville players and Winter Hill. And now, opportunity knocking. You can see number 10 again for Peabody. Jackson, I hope you're ready here. Ball will be incoming momentarily. This ball will be dropped right into the Highlander box here. Jackson's going to have to step up here. The header just wide. And again, how dangerous on the set piece is Peabody. Can hear Coach Tiago bellowing out his instructions. Jackson now will bang this ball downfield. And I'd like to see a Highlander attack here right now. You have to compliment Peabody. They have come here to play. Trying to steal one from Goliath. You can see the battle in the corner there. And the Highlanders kind of on their heels right now. It's just so surprising. And it seems like Peabody kind of having their way right now. Winning the ball. And now they have possession. Looks like a corner kick. We're just over a half an hour to go in this match. And it's only 1-1. And obviously, the Highlanders need the win. There's a lot to work on here for the boys. There'll be a lot to talk about after the match. We just need to get the result. Another corner kick for Peabody. This is something that the coaches will be addressing when the opponent has possession in their end and the marking of players. And what certain jobs are in this situation. Spencer able to get rid of that. Now, what happened in the past 3 years ago, the state championship team, or the finalists, off the goal kick for the Highlanders, would begin their attack. And this is something that the Highlanders are going to have to get down. When either Luke or Jackson puts the ball in play from their goal on the goal kick, that's where the attack starts. And this is what the boys have to learn, that we're not leaving it up to the goalkeeper to just bang the ball downfield and it's anyone's ball. There needs to be a rhyme and a reason here. Nice ball there. Andrade, he'll shoot, and the goal. Beautiful pass. Nice attack. Paulo Andrade, number 13 out of Winter Hill. The goal, and what a feed. Beautiful assist there. You have to love the way Fernando is playing. Spencer on the attack. Sergio Paulo. Two to 1 Highlanders with just under a half an hour to go. Make a statement now. Like I said, put your foot on the gas pedal. Put the kids to bed. Luis Mendez now.
Another one.
Thanks, buddy. And again on the attack. Luis sending that ball forward. That was Anthony. Anthony again. And now the Highlanders starting to come into their own. A little bit of confidence is being built now. And you saw that. Nice play by Luis Mendez, sending the ball forward. You had Anthony up there. He's playing a solid match. Fernando. On that left wing on the far side is Jackson. We have two Jacksons in the team, one in the goal, one on the left side. Who? That was your guy, Paulo. And again, you can see Peabody trying to do something here. They rely a lot on their number 10 with possession right now. Nice feed. He's an exceptional player himself. Luis, excuse me. And now Fernando working there with Edwin number 6. Sergio Paulo, nice ball here. Fernando just offside. Can't get behind the defense. Yeah. And again, we're just looking to see the Highlanders. Can they continue the onslaught? Because they're going to have to get into the habit of when there is an attack and then the other team finally retains possession, they get the ball right back, they attack again, and it's constant. You have to punish an opponent. These are all things that the Highlanders will be working on over the next several weeks. As we have 27 minutes to go in this match, only 2-1. And on the attack now, Sergio Paulo. Fernando is in there working with Jefferson. Nice ball from, Jackson, number 30 on the left side. Or Jefferson, rather. Jefferson, number 30. My bad. My fault there. And now the Highlanders right now, you have the opponent now taking the goal kick, and this is where the attack comes again. Even when the other team has possession in their goal, you're right on the ball. As soon as the goalkeeper touches it, trap them in their end. This is young Alexis Figueroa, number 16, only a freshman out of East Somerville. Part of that great city championship team. Back into the match here, number 1, Josh Machado. He will camp out on that right side, the side closest to us. Keep an eye on him, Bill, because he is going to attack the goal very soon. You have Fernando up there. If this team can learn to start cranking on all cylinders, they will be dangerous. Again, there's a lot to work on here. We have 25 minutes to go. And a third goal, I should say, is in store here. Nice cross there. Fernando got a touch. Fernando, he'll try to work the ball out to possibly Josh. Josh here now. And this is a Highlander possession. So Spencer now will launch from the sideline. And it looks like he wants to go to the box with it, or will he play it back to one of the defenders? And it looks like he's staring right at the box. Incoming. Another nice throw. Marvin now. He'll shoot. The goal kick now, and you take this ball out of the air and you attack the opponent. Defensively, that's number 3, Milton. Welcome back to the match, Milton. Again, the coach is really talking him up. Some high hopes for this young man. Milton Castro, only a sophomore. We're at about 23 and a half minutes to go in this match. And again, a third goal is in store here for the Highlanders. There's Alexis, the freshman, finds the wing. Oh, what a ball there. Fernando trying to work with Josh. Again, they are going to have to learn to gel and work well together. The pass was a little off. Rebound off the post. Nice shot there. Almost scoring. Here's Luis trying to reset. He'll find Spencer. And Spencer, he'll see the field. He knows where he wants to go with it. Attacking now. And a nice play by the Peabody goalkeeper. Alexis finding Spencer. Sergio Paulo tried to work with Alexis there. And now Peabody, the counterattack. They have not been able to produce much offense in the second half. And now this is number 11, Anthony. Nice cross there. We have a little bit of an offside again on Fernando. A little overexcited. And again, I mentioned his older brother from that 2013 state finalist. He was the goalkeeper, Luis Guerra. It's number 15, Jadson there. And it looks like, is this a corner kick for Peabody? We're down to 21 minutes approximately to go in this match. Only 2-1 Highlanders. They just put one off the Peabody post a moment ago. They are going to have to get that cushion goal. They need the 2-goal lead. And a little bit of confusion the last time Peabody had a group of set pieces. So let's hope the Highlanders tighten up here. A little bit of a stressful situation. And the shot. Jackson is there. He'll make the catch. And the attack should be beginning right now. Spencer will play forward. Live ball here. Andrade. He has Josh on the right, Sergio Paulo in the middle, and camping down on the left there. Looks like Edwin now. Edwin number 6. Josh is there, cross, and he scores. 3-1, and that should cement the first victory of the season for the Highlanders with 20 minutes to go, barring anything tragic. Oh, boy. Yeah. Sergio Paulo, too. He was in on that. Perfect execution there offensively. 3-1 Highlanders. This is Odovan now. Andrade. Sergio Paulo. And on the attack again, Edwin. Oh, and the save made by the keeper. I think he got his right glove on the ball. And that was almost another identical goal for Edwin there. Edwin, stay out of the poison ivy. And a corner kick now. And you can see the Highlanders offensively creating the 2-on-1 again. The cross will come. Josh now. He'll play the ball to the middle. Nice pass there. And it looks like we have maybe some offside there. We have under 20 minutes to go. And the Highlanders should be able to put the final nail on the coffin in these last several minutes. They're up 2 goals. And who do we see? Is that number 23? Is that Gustavo? Is that who we're seeing? Yep. And number 23, Gustavo Mancia. Such a dangerous player. Has virtually begged to be on this team, and he's here. He's loaded with talent, and nice to have you back, Gustavo. Odovan now. Odovan, don't get cute. Just play the game. Spencer. Edwin. Sergio Paulo. And you can see the confidence in the Highlanders in the last, I'll say, 8 to 9 minutes of play. They've really have started to come together. They're feeling more in control of themselves and in the game. And it looks like we have a set piece here for the Highlanders. This is an opportunity for another goal. And where is Gustavo now? He's camped out in the middle. He's in for Fernando right now. And you can see the set play here. A little bit of confusion. And they'll have to work on that. Coach George not happy with that execution at all. If I'm going to teach you guys to play, you'd better execute it correctly. We are down to about 17 and change on the clock in this match. 3-1 Highlanders. Sergio Paulo on the header. Ball played through. This is Gustavo now. Nice lead. Paulo is there. And some nice goalkeeping. Really nice goalkeeping. Stepping out of goal. Peabody. We play on now. Sergio Paulo. Odovan. Right side, Spencer. And this is Andrade. Is he onside? It looks like he is. And he's being battled here. Some nice defensive work by very big and strong number 8 defensively for Peabody. Nice work there on his part. And we have some more substitutions. And this will be Spencer. And he will run over that carpet there. It looks like he might take a running start here. And he will launch that ball into the box. And we'll see if one of our guys can get the header on the ball. Ball on the ground. Give and go. Spencer now in the box. And again, some nice defending there. We will redo this. And let's see if Spencer launches the ball in the air this time instead of going onto the ground. Loose ball in the box. Who wants a goal? And there it is. Score. And we are looking at, is that number 11, Anthony? Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Boy, hard to see those numbers. What are those uniforms? And we play on. Was that Anthony? So 4-1 Highlanders in full command, just like we expected. Again, on Friday afternoon, for the folks at home, you want to start out a great weekend, come watch this team play versus Madison Park. And in the past, they have been a superpower themselves. It should be a one whale of a match. Madison Park versus our Somerville Highlanders here at Doughboy Stadium. 4 p.m. start. Educational Channel 15, again, will be bringing you that match. And the attack begins again for the Highlanders here. And they have really started to grow up in the second half, starting to come together. But they're going to be tested by some much tougher opponents in the next several weeks, again, starting this Friday versus Madison Park. And the attack is on again. That's a live ball. This is Anthony, number 11. Oh, what a move. And what an effort by Anthony. And I'm not sure, what do we have here from the official? And great individual effort. And I'm not sure if Anthony was called running over his man or something, but it looks like we have a goalkeeper substitution for Peabody. Looks like they'll have a goal kick, and we'll play on. 13 minutes and change to go. 4-1 Highlanders. The assault on the state of Massachusetts in high school soccer has begun this afternoon at Doughboy Stadium. And within the next couple of weeks, the local papers, Herald, Globe, etc., they'll have their rankings out. And it'll be interesting to see. Not that that's everything. Many coaches hate the rankings and showing their players the rankings. But it'll be interesting to see where on those lists the Highlanders might stand, if they do at all. There's a lot of talent in Massachusetts high school soccer. You have a lot of schools with tradition year in and year out. And as is true every November, the eventual state champion usually has gotten there not only through a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears. It usually takes a little luck, believe it or not. And there's so much talent out there, and you hear about so many tournament matches where one call or non-call by an official has decided matches, and it's a long, tough road, especially when you are among the elite teams in the state, and you play a tough schedule, which is what the Highlanders do every year. Just their Greater Boston League opponents are among the best in the state. Medford, Malden, and Everett, these last couple of years, while the Highlanders have been rebuilding, those three high schools alone have had exceptional teams, both in 2014 and 15. And here's Peabody on the attack, and very impressive. Highlanders falling asleep a little bit in the middle. We're down to 11 minutes here. 11 minutes to go. Jackson will send this thing flying. Luis. The attack begins now. Fernando. That's Anthony. What a match Anthony has played today. What a bright spot he has been. Jadson, D'Souza out of Argenziano. And you can see how he keeps his head up. He sees the field. Oh, beautiful feed there. And wearing jersey number 8, James Hernandez. Welcome to the match, James. Down to about 10 minutes to go here. Crowded press box. Must be raining out. Everyone trying to get out of the rain. We have the freshman, number 16, Alexis Figueroa, in the middle. Up front, you can see Fernando. This is Anthony now. He wants to begin another attack, and we have a whistle here. I didn't see exactly what happened there. And looks like we've had some physicality. So this is an opportunity for Peabody to score again. And this number 10, again, for Peabody, very impressive today. He's been their star player. It looks like he's their leader, their captain. And he might decide to blast this on goal. Incoming, and wow, just over the crossbar. Four to 1 Highlanders, more substitutions. And it looks like we have young Jack Sheehy into the match. Sheehy is wearing number 45, jersey number 45. James Hernandez there, number 8. Making sure that everyone on the bench is playing. George is trying to size up his team. Mid-October into November, what is this team going to look like, and where's our firepower coming from? We're under 8 minutes to go in this match. It looks like Matthew, he's been moved to left backer from the middle. You have Milton back there, number 3, Milton Castro. Luis Mendez as well as Spencer. You have to like the fight in Peabody. Not giving up the effort. It's 7 minutes to go in this match. Jack Sheehy now trying to create. Believe on the left wing again. That's Jefferson. The attack. This is Alexis trying to feed his teammate Anthony there. Jack will now feed the ball to Jefferson. Jefferson working with Anthony. Jefferson again to the corner. Anthony will run this ball down. He'll win the position. He'll cross. Josh Machado is right there. Highlanders in this first match have a lot to work on. And after the foul, Peabody will have a set piece opportunity for them. And again, number 10. Number 10 here for Peabody. And let's see if he think he might shoot again. Nope, he's going to drop this in. And a goal kick resulting for the Highlanders. More substitutions. We have Gustavo Mancia back into the match. You know he wants to put the ball in the net in the time that he has out here. Trying to prove to the coaches his worth. Always working hard, Gustavo. Anthony now on the attack. He will shoot. What a save. Backup keeper for Peabody. Nice work. Anthony looking for another goal there. It's too bad he didn't have anyone to cross to. Ball played forward. You can see number 4 there getting his foot on the ball. That's Ariel Sanchez. And now with 4 minutes to go in this match, what are we looking at here? Gustavo puts the ball on the ground, setting things up. Jack trying to play the ball through. Four to 1 is the lead. 3.5 minutes to go. Alexis, he'll play that ball forward down the wing. And who do we have here? We're looking at jersey number 22, Mario Pena. Welcome to the match, Mario. And I think we've seen the whole roster except for any injured players. Jonathan Tobias Munge, I have not seen out there yet. Believe he's not in uniform this afternoon. And the attack again here. As Jack and that should be a trip call. This should be a set piece as we approach the 2-minute mark for Peabody. They would like to score before this match ends. But this is certain victory for the Highlanders. They are 1 win and 0 losses on the season in just a couple of minutes here. With a lot to work on, a lot to button up. Boy, taking a tough shot there. Looked like Eric Silva tripped up. Number 26. Milton now will put the ball into play. Eric Silva, only in 9th grade. He's out of West Somerville Neighborhood School. He played on that West Somerville Kennedy team, I should say. So Kennedy School and West Somerville. Nice job by Ariel Pena there defensively, shielding his mark. Jackson will pick this off and send it flying. We're under 2 minutes here. Victory for the Highlanders in this first week of September. This season has begun, and a lot to talk about. There will be a lot of instruction coming from the coaches in these next couple of days until Friday. Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock here at Doughboys Stadium is where you should start your weekend. Bill Trudell, excellent job on camera. My name is Tim Cronin, and a nice first match this afternoon. We will see you Friday as the Highlanders venture on in what is hopefully a march to greatness this season.